Hey everybody! Welcome back to Mad Lady Magazine. I am your resident Mad Lady, and thanks for watching me 2 days in a row. And I think it's time that we talk closets.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Now that it's time to get into the real meat and potatoes of this whole minimalist lifestyle, it's time to start picking areas and picking people who we're going to follow. So the first person that I chose to emulate is Ali Casasa. She's a mom of 4 and a host of a podcast called The Purpose Show. And I think it's amazing that she can have 4 kids and a podcast, and it kind of makes me feel a little intimidated because I have 1 munchkin and this YouTube channel. So this article has broken each woman's journey to minimalism into 4 different sections: their goal, their method, their biggest challenge, and their greatest reward. Now, Miss Allie wanted to be a better mom, and her main purpose, her main form of doing so, clean out all of her kids' toys. I will eventually get to that. But her biggest challenge was actually her own closet. So I'd like to see if maybe I can tackle her biggest challenge first, and then I will go ahead and eventually get to the munchkin's room. So one thing that I really like that Ali says is, if you want a full closet, you can have one. So I think that's part of minimalism, is that a lot of people think that minimalism is you have no things. I was one of those people included, where I thought that in order to be a good minimalist, you needed to be very sparse in your environment. But I think what I'm learning already through this process is that minimalism is embracing the things that you love and getting rid of the things that just cause clutter and chaos. Because that's not relaxing, and it just clutters your brain, and it clutters your soul. It just gunks everything up. For me, I like clothes, but it's not really where my true passion lies. So I'm not sure if this is going to be like a ridiculous challenge for me, but I think it's a good place to start because I do have way too many clothes for my closet. In my old house, I had a huge walk-in closet that literally wrapped around a wall. Here in my new house, not so much. It was built in the 70s, so it's got an itty-bitty closet. So I think it might be time to address the closet issue. And there she is, in her teeny tiny glory, stocked full of dresses and skirts and shirts and who knows what. But that's not all. I also have this dresser here that should be shared, but it's mostly my clothes because I have way too many. So first thing I had to do, clean her out. So many clothes. And this is even all of it. I still have some summer stuff I gotta go through, which I'll add to the pile. But oh my gosh. This is just shirts and pants. Just shirts and pants. And workout clothes. Oh my gosh. So much. time to start.
The first step to get through this monstrosity of a pile was to just begin sorting into 2 piles. One to definitely keep and one to get rid of. It's a fairly simple process. As soon as I touched it, if I had an initial, yeah, I'm gonna keep this, it went into my keep pile. And if I had to stop and think about something, I knew I didn't need it. So it went into my donate pile, and this took probably about 15-20 minutes of a real quick sort through.
There's the new pile. You know, not too bad. Not too bad. Now comes the hard part. Like with the last quick clean through, I had to completely detach myself. Did it KonMari method? Did it give me spark? Did I love it when I touched it? That was a super fast, easy initial, I guess, burn through of all my clothes. But now I have to think about, will I wear this? When was the last time I wore it? He seems to like my clothes too. I gotta really think about, will it enhance or hinder my closet for the future? Can I put outfits together with it? And will it actually see some mileage?
And that's precisely what I did. Although it took a bit longer to figure out what I was going to keep and what I was going to part with, I soon found that I did indeed already have a fairly defined color aesthetic. I clearly tend to like black, that sort of sage olive green, some grays, a little bit of pinks and some purples. I just thought I was all over the place, but I have a lot of stuff that I clearly like to wear. So it really wasn't all that difficult to sort through the clothes that didn't really fit my aesthetic for the here and now. Although, I did find the more I went through my clothes, I got really frustrated with myself. Because I was coming across clothes that I had maybe worn one time, and I spent money on it, and it was getting almost comical with all the clothes that I had and did not wear. So I was definitely experiencing a lot of guilt and frustration with myself. And before I could get wet feet or change my mind, I boxed those suckers up to go to Goodwill as quick as I could.
Giant pile of dresses. I have so many.
And honestly, I applied the same method I did to my clothes in the drawer that I did to my dresses. Although this one did take me a while to figure out what I wanted to keep and what I wanted to get rid of. With it being winter and all, it was hard to determine, do I keep these tank top dresses or put them in storage? Is that cheating? I definitely had a bit of a mental dilemma. So I ended up applying the same rules as I did, despite the unknown of the future. If I could wear these dresses now, even though it's cold out, would I? And if the answer was no, then off they went. That certainly did help create the correct mindset. So that's what I did, and then I did end up keeping a couple dresses that I don't quite quote-unquote fit into yet, but I am close enough. And I put those in my closet. I didn't put them in storage. I popped them in my closet so that I could look at them every day and remind myself, hey, these dresses are here to wear. Hurry up and get so you can fit into them.
That was hard.
When I was finished, I had decreased the drawers to half, so now the hubby can have some, and my closet is so nice and neat. I can see everything that I own, and it was awesome.
That was fun. And honestly, I was right. It wasn't too bad. Mostly it just took time. And as I stated, I have sort of flirted with the KonMari method before, where if you haven't heard, she's this lovely Japanese lady who took the world by storm like a few years ago. And she mentioned the spark. When you touch something, does it bring you joy? And that's really what I applied to all of my clothes. That's why I was just able to shoot, 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 shoot. It was when I really had to think about, I guess, the longevity of the clothes that I had, that it kind of became a little difficult. But all in all, it wasn't too bad. I got rid of probably 60 articles of clothing. So my finished closet and my drawers, not bad, I'd say. So now that I'm done with my closet, it's time to attack the rest of my environment. And I will come up with a game plan, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I have to keep saying that. It's weird still, but I don't care. Alright, see you tomorrow. Bye.